Hey, welcome back to KJ's Garage. Today what I'm going to be doing is on the RV, I'm going to be putting new valve covers on and air cleaner. Let me show you what I'm going to be putting on here. I got some nice chrome valve covers. Valve covers that are on there now are all kind of rusty and they look like crap. I didn't necessarily want some nice shiny chrome ones. You're not going to see them anyway. But there's not that many options out there unless I get another factory pair, and they're a fortune. These are a lot cheaper. I got these chrome ones, and also I got this different air cleaner. It's a dual snorkel air cleaner. I'm hoping this will work. It has some pipes here so I can get some cool air into the engine. So the engine's underneath the floor, and it traps a lot of heat. So I'm hoping I can do this and have these go out and maybe pull some fresh air in from the outside, from the front. It comes with a air cleaner in the bottom. I test fit it and it kind of fits. I might have to bend some stuff here underneath or whatever, but it seems like it'll work fine. It comes with these other things, and then someone said I needed an adapter. So this was like, I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't that expensive. And I got this adapter that goes on there too. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. There's other stuff going on too. Oh, and I have to buy these bolts. Yeah, I had to buy these bolts. Old valve cover bolts. Because the ones on there are all dirty, and it was cheap to buy these. Otherwise I would have had to clean up the old ones and paint them. So I just figured I'd just buy new ones. So, anyway, let's go get the old ones off and do put this new stuff on. Alright, so here's the passenger side valve cover. It's leaking really bad right there. Looking at this looks like it's going to be a pain in the neck. I have to take the AC bracket off. That bracket right there is in the way. And once I get that bracket off, looks like the AC is actually in the way. So let's go look at the driver's side. See what that looks like. Here's the driver's side. Yep, the middle bolt again leaking. Looks like this would be a lot easier. Just have to take this one bracket off right here, the back of the alternator. Alright, well, let's get dirty. Thing's not clean down underneath here. Alright, so here's the top of the engine. I'm going to do this valve cover first, the driver's side, because it looks easier. So here's the valve covers. Now you'll notice that the original valve covers have the vent hole right in the middle. These have them on the sides. So I have to make sure, so this one, so I have to figure out which one goes where. Because you got this one, and this one, so they're going to be on the opposite sides. So it doesn't look like I can put one of the holes over here. So that's going to decide what goes what. So I'm going to put the hole over on this side for this hose here. So that's going to go there, and then the other one's going to go over here. That's what's going to have to happen. So let me take this off and see what it looks like. Okay, I removed all the bolts, however many of the bolts there are. I removed this bracket. I took the bolt off from here. I took the nut off from here, and then push that in. And now we're going to see what this looks like underneath. We can get it out. That doesn't look too bad. I don't know if you can see, but it looks like it's a little rust right there on the push rods. But there's not that much, too much sludge buildup. Well, everything's tight. I'm not going to touch any of it. The engine runs fine. So I'm going to scrape this gasket off, or just pull it off. I'm just going to throw it on the ground. Get this later. Oh, good. So there was no silicone on there or anything. It was just an old cork gasket. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get something to clean this surface. Put the new gasket on and put the new valve cover on. Alright, so I think I have a problem. Obviously that's the original one. Here's the new one. If you could see, the new one is taller. Let me put a... So, there you go. New one is... That's even. The new one is a lot taller. Which this won't be a problem on the alternator side. I think I have enough room, but I don't think I'm going to measure that, but I don't think I have enough room on the air conditioner side to fit that thing. I could maybe stick my finger in there where the air conditioner bracket is, and I don't think that's going to fit. Let's see. I'm going to take a measurement anyway. So we're at like 7/8. Let's go see how much room I have. So right here is the part I'm concerned with. I can already tell that's not 7/8. So like maybe a quarter, whatever it is. So those valve covers are not going to fit. They had a tall one. I didn't think I bought tall ones, but maybe these were the short ones. These chrome ones. The only other thing I can think of doing is smashing it down, because there's room there. You'll never see it, or I put the old ones back on. Alright, well, hang out here and see what I do. Okay, well, I ran into a problem with these valve covers. I put them on, right? And here's the bracket for the alternator. It's on, there's a bolt down here. It's on that bolt there, believe me. And then to get this up here, it won't go because it's hitting the valve cover. It's hitting the valve cover right here somewhere. So the valve cover, I mean, I just placed it, put it in place. So new plan. And yeah, I could smash this over, but I don't want to do all this modification to these valve covers. And I already know if I put this on, I'm gonna have to do something. So my new plan is I'm going to clean up this old one. I mean, it doesn't look that bad inside. Clean it up. Maybe I'll clear coat it because I don't want to. I kind of like the original blue on there, right? And I don't know what I'm gonna do with these chrome ones. Maybe resell them. I don't know. Put them on the shelf. They'll be there forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go clean this one up. Get this one looking okay. Then I'm going to come back while this one's drying. I'm going to come back and take that side off. And then clean that one up. And when that one's drying and everything, I'm going to put this one back on. Because this will be all nice and looking good. So that's my plan. I'm not going to use these chrome ones. If anybody wants chrome valve covers that don't fit the GMC MotorHome without modifications, let me know, because I'll probably sell them real cheap. Okay, I got the bracket off. You know, it was sitting like this. Bunch of screws. There was one holding it here, one back over here. There is a nut on that bolt right there, and then there was one here. Right there. So 4 nuts and bolts and the bracket came out. I didn't touch the AC. It's still sitting there. It's still, I don't know what it's hanging on, but I didn't touch it. It's still sitting there. So now I'm going to pull this valve cover off. That should be easy. It's just those 10 bolts. And I will clean it up. I got this side off. And I scraped all the surface clean. I'm going to get a vacuum cleaner and vacuum all this junk up. It's all stuff inside here. So this side looks pretty good too. Everything's nice and tight. There's no buildup. So either it's low mileage or it was rebuilt at one point. I don't know. The odometer doesn't work, so I don't know how many miles are on it. I did notice that I must have broken this, so I got to figure out how to fix that. Some vacuum line. I don't know exactly what it does. I'll have to go look it up. It goes into the water passage. So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to go clean up these old. This side was worse. I'm wondering if this side wasn't touched in a long time, because it's more of a pain in the neck. But I'm going to go clean this up. Inside looks okay. Got a little rust right there. A little rust over there, but I'm going to clean this all up. Put a new gasket, put this back on, put all this back together. This is kind of neat. It still has the sticker on it. 455, 4-barrel. Anyway, some emissions information. Once I clean this, maybe I'll be able to read that part. I got the valve covers cleaned up, and I just clear coated them. So they're still rough looking, but they have some clear on them. Maybe they won't rust anymore. So I'm going to put this one, I already put the gasket here. Put this one there. I'm going to take that chrome one off. I just put that there just to see if it would fit and whatever. And as we know, it doesn't. That's going to get taken off. And then I'll put the other one. Here's the other one. The same thing. I just clear coated it. I mean, it's not smooth, but it should be protected a little bit. Like this. Come down here. There. Alright. Okay, I'm going to use the new screws, the new bolts for it. I'm cleaning the socket out. This is the fun part, because now I have to get the gasket in the right spot. And any brackets. So right now the gasket is not in the right spot. And I'm just going to get these bolts not just snug on, just on there. So I make sure I have the gasket in the right spot. And still the fender well's out. So I'm going to go outside and go get these other ones. Okay, now I'm going to put this bracket back in. Holds the AC on. So this was a challenge to get off in the first place. So let's see. All right. This one goes here. So I got those 4 bolts on. I just have to tighten them up now. All right, well, I have new valve covers on, new bolts. It looks all nice. I checked, there's no leaks. So we're good with that. I would like to put those chrome ones on there, but all right, so I got this air cleaner in. What I had to do was, it was hitting on the bottom here. It was hitting on the bottom here, and the valve cover was hitting the intake there. Same thing on the other side. It was hitting. So what I did was I took it out, put it on the ground, and smashed that side, the bottom side, with a hammer and sandwiched it. So this used to be round. Now it's more of an oval. But that's okay. So it's still able to get the clamp on. And so I got the clamp on here and the clamp on the round one. That's fine. And I just ran them that way, and I ran this other one that way. I'm going to see the fender wells are still out. When I put the fender well in, see if they're in the way. If they are, I'm going to figure something else out. If they're not, I'm going to zip tie them where they are. They're just, this one here, this is the passenger side. This one's over to the right of the batteries. This intake over here runs that way, and it goes, I don't know, somewhere to the left of the radiator, on the driver's side of the radiator. And the other thing I need to get is a longer carburetor stud. This is the original one. It's barely on. And I tried putting the cover on, and it fits. I thought maybe I was going to have to smack this down. That was my next thing. I was gonna just get a piece of wood and just smack that down, but I put it on there and it closed fine. I don't know if you could tell, but I don't have a straight edge, but it's probably really close. I actually had these hose clamps. I had the tightener over here on this side, and it was hitting, wouldn't close. So I moved them down and over here on the sides, and now there's room, and it closes fine. Start it up and it runs okay. So that's that. So here's the that intake, Ram Air 14. This is K&N Spectra Performance. You can see right there, 0865-728. There was a couple different ones when I was looking, and I thought this one might work the best, and I think I was right. I had to turn it a little bit to get it out of the way of the breather, and then the PVC valve was over here, so I had to turn it that way. If I was able to put the chrome valve covers on, I would have had the PVC over here, the breather would have been over here, and I probably would have been able to make it go straighter. That didn't work out. The valve covers that didn't work, they were too large. Here's the valve covers that don't work. R9395 chrome steel Oldsmobile tall. You know what, that's not what I ordered. I checked online to see what I ordered, and it said short. So don't get the tall ones. And if you get it and it says tall, it's not going to work. So this is available in short or tall applications. I need the short one. I looked at I bought these on eBay, and I looked at what I ordered, and it was short ones. Make sure you get the short ones. The short ones might fit. I don't know. If the short ones are the same size as the originals, they would fit fine. But these are obviously too long. Alright, well, that's it. That's installing the new valve cover gaskets. Would have liked to do those chrome ones, but they were the wrong size, right? They're the talls instead of the shorts. So that's that. I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for other videos. I'm going to keep working on this thing until we're driving it around. Thanks. Remember to subscribe.